We're going to talk to Ken calling in from Virginia. Ken, you're on Truth Wanted. What's up?
Hello, Dan and Circular Rarity.
Hey. Hello. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing fine. I missed the show on Wednesday, which was my birthday, so I didn't get to have celebration there. Anyway, I called in to talk about my ghost experience.
Yeah. Experience. All right, this is it. So, Secular Rarity, you get $1 if I'm convinced, and I get $1 if... Wait, how does this work? If you're not convinced or if I'm not convinced?
If we're both convinced, I win.
Okay. Yeah, All right. All right, we're committing to this. So, Ken?
I'm here for it.
There's a lot on the line here.
Yes.
Yes, I know. This happened in the late 70s, right after we moved into our house. Has a central hallway. I think it was in the evening. I was walking down the hallway, and there was a female ghost wearing something like a Victorian dressing gown, walking the other way, walked right through me. I turned around. She was gone. That was it.
Wow. That was it? Was your house around in Victorian times?
No, the house was built in 72, and this was about 78 or 79.
What was she was lost? What do you think was happening there?
Say again?
Do you think she was lost, or do you think there was like some sort of house there before? What's your theory? Do you genuinely believe this is a ghost experience, or do you think this is like something else going on?
Well, having experienced that, I can't say I don't believe.
Okay.
I would have to guess you would say I believe. I've never seen any other ghost or spirits.
Okay.
But I think she was just passing through. Neighborhood rumor said there was a gatehouse for an estate that was there before they tore it down and built my development.
So why do you think you haven't seen or had any other ghost experiences since then? Is there anything that comes to mind?
Yeah.
Well, I am married, so maybe she didn't think I was available.
Oh,
you think she was hitting on you, bro?
Dude.
Okay.
The ghost was trying to slide into your DMs, Ken.
Yeah.
Whoa. Could be.
That's a take. I like that.
I do. Do ghosts have relationships? Is that a thing? Do ghosts
hook up?
I saw the movie The Ghost and Mrs. Muir.
Dude, this ghost was...
And I guess the movie Ghost, right? Gosh, I should have thought about that. Yeah, of course. They like pottery and they want to have a good relationship. Okay. Right. Well, what did it when she passed through you said, what did that feel like? Did it feel like anything? Was there a note? Did you have anything?
There was no feeling to it.
Okay.
No
That's interesting.
Or anything like that. It's just it went through me. I turned around. She was gone.
Were you lucid? Was this what time of the day was this?
Yeah,
I think this was early evening.
Wow. So the sun was still out.
Couldn't tell you.
Oh man.
That was, like I said, 40 plus years ago, and
Because this is what I always want to know: if ghosts only come out at night, or is that just the only time that we go looking for them? You know, that's something I always think about.
That's possible.
Yeah, I heard there was that magic hour thing in the early morning. I don't know if that has anything to do with ghosts or not.
Too, if it's in the twilight time.
Yeah,
right.
Could be during the daylight. They're just too dim to be seen.
So, when you had this experience, Ken, I mean, you know what a fish story is, right?
Oh yes.
Okay. Have you told this?
Fisherman.
Yeah. Have you told this story a lot to people over the years?
A lot.
But a good maybe a dozen.
Now and then in passing.
Yeah.
Half a dozen maybe.
Do you feel like it's possible that what actually occurred was something that was maybe a little bit less fantastic initially, and maybe what it was more of? I mean, was she well defined? Could you really see her details?
No, just kind of misty and blurry.
Do you think maybe it was just some kind of misty, blurry light potentially, and just over the years, as you've told it more and more, she gets more of a shape. You know, maybe at first it kind of looks like a woman in a dress, then it's a Victorian dress, then she had jewels. Does that, you think maybe, or
what I described was what I saw at the time. I don't think the story has grown in the telling.
Okay.
And, you know, as for other possibilities, you know, I will admit that's true, but I will also admit that's boring.
Oh, sure.
I really like the idea of a Victorian girl just like coming back from the dead just to say that you're cute. I think that's great. I would stick with that too.
Yeah.
Does this experience affect the way that you view other parts of the world? Do you think are you a believer in a spirit world now, or like, you know, anything like that, or is this just a weird thing that happened once that doesn't affect your worldview in any way?
I don't think it affected my worldview in any way. I mean, my wife is into a lot of woo-woo stuff, and I go along with her, and she goes along with me to train shows and the like. So,
well, that's cool. I'm glad the ghost isn't haunting you now out of like jealousy, assuming we're going with the current working theory. But yeah, Ken, sounds like you had an experience, and it was weird, and like that's all I can work with, man. I could just kind of ask you about it and see what you think about it, but I can't take my microscope to the 1970s and really look at that with you. So I'm glad you talked about it with us, though. That's cool.
Well, you're most welcome.
Cool.
I do have a comment about the flat Earth, if you're interested.
Tell me your comments on the flat Earth, Ken.
Well, you've all seen the flat Earth map, which is a polar projection of the globe.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Yeah.
I think the true flat Earth map would be a similar projection centered on Jerusalem. And you can find a map like that online. And that makes much more sense historically.
Ken, let me break in just a second. I want to clarify. Are you saying you believe in the flat Earth, or are you just like speculating?
Speculating.
Okay.
Yeah, and a flat Earth centered on Jerusalem, the edge of the Earth would be in the ocean. And, of course, all through the Middle Ages, people talked about ships sailing off the end of the Earth.
Right.
If the Earth is surrounded by an ice wall, they're not going to sail off the end of it.
Yeah. I mean, that's
true.
I'm glad I don't take medieval scholarship's opinion on, you know, worldwide geography and stuff. And I don't know. I've seen people clapping back on this idea that people in the Middle Ages did believe in a flat Earth. I've seen people like dispute that recently too, but I couldn't tell you the details on it. Anyway, that's a whole other discussion. Ken, thanks so much for calling in on your ghost story. I do appreciate it. And I hope that next time you call, you can give us some more juicy deets on your Victorian tales. I will say this: I'm not convinced yet.
Me either, Ken. I'm sorry.
The money's still on the table here. There could be other opportunities.
That's okay.
Let's say a God proposition too.
Okay. You want to open it up? You're feeling that secure, Dan? Okay, man. Get ready to lose some money.
All right. I hope not, but we'll see.